Okay. Oh, I gotta get up here. Take a look on the peak. This rocky outcrops peak. Stay right here. You stay here in the shade, okay? Keep an eye on the water bottle. Alright, now. Gotta get up here. There's the lake down there. Now this is what. This area is called a Hell's Hole. The back side of this, I don't know exactly where the hole is that they're talking about. I imagine it's down the cliffs, either over there or here. I'm trying to find them. There should be a good view. You have to go over here where these gingers ground. Maybe I can see there. So this woman came up here by herself. She was a middle-aged woman, and she had come up to the mountains to go camping with friends. Only they weren't real close friends. It was like friends of a friend. One of the people she knew had invited her to go with this group. And so she did, and she came here. They were camped back where I parked the van. One of the campsites back that way, anyway. And apparently she wasn't getting along with the group all that well. Maybe she didn't fit in or didn't try. Who knows? I mean, I don't know that part of the story, but she took off by herself to go out here to look at Hellhole and the view. And my guess is she looked at the view of the lake right there where we were standing. but nobody knows for sure because she vanished. She went for a walk and vanished like 15 minutes or so from the campsite where all her friends were. And was never seen again. So it's one of the disappearances, strange disappearances in a national park. David Paulides has written about. I'm not going to name her name or particulars. It's not important. And respect for the family and stuff. But she came out here on this mountaintop with these rocks somewhere, vanished. And so the Forest Service launched a massive manhunt for her here at Hell's Hole. And there you can see these rocks down here. They had cadaver dogs searching down in these rocks. Oh, I thought all over the place. No trace of her. There, I bet she's on those rocks. If Ginger will cooperate, I'd like to... Hey, Ginger, where are you? And so, maybe those are the rocks. I can get over there. Ginger, where are you? I gotta find her. Yeah. Ginger refuses to cooperate. She will not go over there. She will not go over there. She just turns around, comes back here, and waits. In the shade there. But that's where she was growling at before. That direction. And when I started going in that direction, she said, I'm not going. Alright, so here I am. I've come back here to the overview with the lake because I can't get Ginger to cooperate and follow me to these other rocks, which I think are the ones I really want to be on, but what the hell? One rock's as good as the next, isn't it? So, there, we're back. At least we have the lake to look at. Okay, it's down there in the lake. And, so, let me get a spot. Set this down. Now you're coming with me to do rock climbing. Okay, so out here on these rocks, although the rocks I'm on are, I don't know if they're this, or I don't know where she was. There's several rocky outcroppings here, like this one that I'm on. This one happens to overlook the lake. That's where we camped last night. And it was really pleasant. So this woman comes up here by herself. She's camped, a quarter-mile away with this big group of, I guess it was a group of 10 people maybe, a large group. And they were partying. They were drinking beer, wine, fire, having fun. Sun was setting. She took off for a twilight walk, an evening walk, before watch the sunset, I suppose. From up here, with the lake behind, the perfect place to watch the sunset. And she vanished and has never been seen since. She's still a missing person. And so the Forest Service came up here and did a big search this whole area. And it's really this canyon, it's deep and rocky get over there, Ginger won't go because she won't. She's gone through all kinds of crap, climbing over logs, underneath logs, to get to this point, and now she won't go any further closer to the edge of the cliff. And she starts growling in that direction. We heard some noises, and anyway, it's I can't get her to go, so I can't leave her here by herself, even though it's just a short walk over there. And I'm not going to take her all the way back to the truck to leave her there, and then come all the way back. So I'm just going to make this little film here. The Forest Service came out with the cadaver dogs. Never found anything. They lowered cadaver dogs down the rocks over here, down the cliff faces. They thought maybe she fell and was caught in the wedge, so they couldn't find a trace. So she's still just one of the missing people, and one of the missing 404, I think it's called, the David Paulides. One of his stories. It's marked in his book. And there have been several other intimidation, issues up here in these mountains with campers. But this missing person is still unresolved, and it wasn't that long ago. I'm going to have to make a note on what the date was because I forget now. Might have been 2013, but I have to check that. The camp host, it wasn't that long ago, because the camp host at the lake, the same guy who was working that year, was there last year when I talked to him, when my brother and I talked to him, and the guy said he was the first on the scene. When there was a report of a missing persons, he came by the people at the campsite. I mean, they realized she vanished, she wasn't coming back, they didn't know where she was, so they reported her. And the camp host was the first one who got notified and closest by, and he got here before the sheriff even got here. He was here when the sheriff arrived and questioned these people. And anyway, he said it was very strange. The people themselves, who were campers, said they acted like they really didn't know her or much care about her. The fact that she was gone didn't seem to be much except a rain on their party, and he thought that was odd. But he didn't think they had done anything nefarious. He wasn't implying they had done anything to her, but he just was appalled at the way they seemed to be careless. The whole thing was annoying. The sheriff talking to them was annoying. Maybe they just didn't like sheriffs. Maybe they had some drugs at their campsite or whatever, or maybe somebody among them was wanted and didn't want to be talked to by law enforcement. There was something weird going on. And his camp host picked up on it. He said he talked to the deputy afterwards. The deputy agreed. He said it was awfully strange about the disappearance of this woman. But I think they just wanted the cops to go away. I'm strangling myself with your leash. So anyway, that's about as much as the story is. Vanishing, searching, no sign of her, and then the same thing happened. Not in these mountains, but nearby mountains. Another woman totally vanished, taking a walk. She was like just with her family. And she, 100 yards away from them or something on the trail, she was gone. Just gone. Vanished. And she apparently was mentally disabled in some way. Younger, I think she was in her 20s or 30s, this woman, but she was mentally not, I guess, all there, but for her to just vanish is kind of strange. So, I was hoping to get out on those rocks, but I'm not going to get there today. Ginger's not going to let me. And hit it next time. Brilliant. I'm here, still on the top of this Hell's Hole, the peak above Hell's Hole Canyon, where this woman disappeared. Just sort of looking around for sign of a Bigfoot. So here's a sign right here. We have this tree lean, and it's pushed up. See how it's pushed up and pressed against the other tree. And then from the other side there's another tree pushed up. Now here's the thing, they're stripped of branches, stripped of bark, didn't grow there, just set there into that ground. So is that one. And then there's this one. And then stuck into the same tree from a different angle. So it sort of forms a teepee structure. And then there's 1, 2. Let's see, I lost count. I had 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. The others were coming from the other side. I gotta get around there, I guess, to see them again. There's 7 tree lanes right here against this tree and teepee. Bunch of other tree leans around. You can see that this area, tree leans. We just got a distinct wood knock in this direction, so I'll keep the camera on for a while. We make our way through all this. Poor Ginger's hating going through this. Okay. Now I know I'm making enough noise to raise the dead, so there's no point in whispering. But I still whisper because I can listen better. And I heard that wood knock because I was listening, not talking. I'm making it through. All right. Trees leaned everywhere. Get a move on there, 4-wheel drive, not dog. Okay. I like to just find a shady spot and sit for a couple hours and see if they come back. I didn't hear anything coming up. There's no whoops or anything when I came up. But there's definitely sign. Because I was following a path. That was their path. It was all this disturbed ground. And I even saw one distinct footprint. Toe prints. Which, I don't know if will come out on the camera. There's a tree structure here. This is... you can't see from this side, all those trees are leaning up against this tree. There's 1, 2, 3. It's like a big lean-to feature, a whole bunch of trees like I here on the other side. You can see what I'm saying. So, there's a big tree leaning over there. So anyway, here you see these trees. They're leaned over and woven into the branches of this tree. 1, 2. One is broken up high into it. See how it's broken up? 10 feet up, 10, 12 feet up. Shit. And then, so and it's broken into this tree. Then there's 1, 2, 3. So there's 4 large tree trunks all leaned, teepee, or, like lean-to fashion against these 2 trees.